Next crypto that we'll be doing live technical analysis is going to be the second biggest one, Ethereum. I'm going to hand it over to Crypto Papi so he can do his thing. Go ahead, dude.
All right, so now we're on Ethereum paired with the US dollar. We're on the monthly time frame, and data is coming in from Coinbase. So you could see just right off the bat, just looking at the most recent price action, all these candles represent 1 month worth of trading. So take a look at what we've been doing since April of this year, 2025. We found our bottom, we wicked down to the downside before putting in a huge green candle to the upside in May. June looks like we have a little bit of a doji formation, but the beautiful thing is right on our red box of resistance / support, that red box flipped to support instead of becoming resistance, excuse me. And now from that movement here, you could see July, we've just had nothing but upward movements. Even our wick to the upside is super tiny right now, which, you know, you don't see that too commonly, just super small wicks. So that's showing me that we could potentially close below our 786 level, right below or at $3,000. Or this tells me we're not ready to cool off yet, and Ethereum's ready to continue to push up to the upside, which could be $3,340 for our yellow overall Fibonacci. It could be $3,581 with our white Fibonacci extension. But let's adjust our chart so we see a little bit more of what we're looking at on the monthly time frame. So things look good for Ethereum. We had our movement here, which is potentially a double top here from, what is this? This is May 2024, and this red wick to the upside is December 2024 before we melted down, and now we're starting to pump back up. So look for these levels to cause us a little bit of maybe a little bit of a headache when we do get up here. I'm looking here at May 2024 at the top of the candle body and just putting a horizontal ray there, and we'll lock that into place, because so potentially $3,749 is probably going to be a huge level of resistance, because we do have that double top there. People are probably going to have a lot of short orders set to fill right here. So look for us to have a lot of turbulence potentially when we get up here. But it would be beautiful, all those short orders, the market really moves and pushes to the upside. All those short orders get liquidated, which in turns are buy orders, and just sends us even higher with Ethereum. So let's switch over from the monthly time frame down to the weekly time frame. So now each candle body represents 1 week worth of trading, opposed to 1 month where we were just at. And you could see here on the weekly time frame, we had our bottom here, like we just talked about on the monthly. We came up, we had the wicks. Each wick is roughly going higher and higher right here. But we're still closing within our red box of resistance / support. So it acted as resistance. We couldn't get a body candle to close above it. We broke down before we finally carried enough momentum to break us out of here. And once we moved out of here, we broke the 618 and we came above the 786 fib level. So hopefully, if things continue to and are going to continue to move to the upside, as long as Bitcoin continues to chill and relax, hopefully we could get back up here to the $3,750 level, roughly where we had our double top. But again, we're on the weekly time frame now, so we could even dial this in a little bit better, mainly with, let's look at these. So I'm looking at these two candle bodies here from March 4th, 2024 and March 11th, 2024. That's where I have the horizontal ray plotted, because this is going to be our strongest level of resistance to overcome to the upside when Ethereum does start approaching these levels. And let's measure it just like we did with Bitcoin, roughly from current price up to our white horizontal ray is about 25%. So Bitcoin had the 33% movement, the $155,000 range. Ethereum has a 25% movement to start approaching our our level where there will probably be a lot of short orders laddered in. And let's see, let me do this real quick. This is a little off topic and I typically don't do this. But so most people will use 25x leverage.
Okay.
So that means the price, if it moves 4% from their entry level, 4% times 25 is 100%. So that's when you get liquidated. So 4% movement from our level there. Whoa, I went straight up. I went too high. Let's see. So it would roughly be their liquidation price with 25x leverage if they entered about 3,000. Oh, that's not spot on. Let me change this because the entry, oh, I adjusted it. That's why. So let me redo this. I forgot that I adjusted that. So 4% roughly liquidation price. Come on. Let's do that. So
for 25 or something.
Yep. So if they enter their shorts at an average price of $3,868.76 to line up with our previous tops here, their at 25%, 25x leverage, their liquidation price would be $4,026.07. So, you know, once we break that level of the low $4,000 range, all of those 25x leverage traders are going to be liquidated at the low 4,000 range, and that's just shorts go to buys. When they get liquidated, it gets the token gets bought, and that's why it shoots up to the upside. Like you could see with Bitcoin, when people talk about Bitcoin,
the shorts have been liquidated.
Exactly. Yeah. X amount of billions of dollars have been liquidated in the past 15 minutes from Bitcoin market specifically. That's why the price continues to go up so much, because all of those sells are now buys at the liquidation level.
Got it.
So that's it for Ethereum. We want Bitcoin to chill out a little bit, let Ethereum play some catch up. It's got a lot of space to run, about 25% to the upside before we face any type of turbulence or really any strong level of resistance.
So that was it for Ethereum, guys. It's been playing catch up for a while now, but it's definitely going the right way now. It's been going up for a little bit longer than it has been in the past. So hopefully, like Mike mentioned before with Bitcoin, let it ride out for a while, consolidate a little more, and hopefully that money starts trickling down into Ethereum, and then from Ethereum all the way down to all the other altcoins, which we want because we have money in other altcoins. All right.